Thank you, everybody, for coming to the Aaron Torres Podcast YouTube page. If you could do me a quick favor, see that little subscribe button at the bottom of your screen? Go ahead, click that subscribe button. Really does help our channel grow, our audience grow, and I really do appreciate it more than you know. So click that subscribe button. Appreciate your support. Now, here's the video that you came here for. Drew is going to the Players Era Festival this coming fall. So for people who forget, Players Era is that new, I call it the NIL tournament, okay? So basically it is a tournament in Vegas, Thanksgiving week. It's basically, I hate to say it, it's basically replaced the Maui Invitational and the Battle for Atlantis. All the good teams are going to be at the Players Era event. Every team gets $1 million for their NIL budget. And then on top of that, the winner gets even more. But who's going to be there next year? Alabama, Auburn, Tennessee, Iowa State, Houston, St. John's is going to be there. So basically, virtually every big team in college basketball. Well, Drew chimes in. He says, this is what he said. Michigan's going to be there as well. Yeah. He said, looking into Vegas now with my boys for the Players Era tournament. Any recommendations? We kind of want to have a suite, to split a suite or something so we can all be in the same room. But budget is an issue. Drew, who is a St. John's fan, chimes in looking for Torres' Vegas advice. All right. So we'll wrap the show on a little bit of a lighter note. So literally, Vegas is probably my favorite thing on earth outside of my family. Okay. I always say this. I think, there's guys that like to golf. There's guys that like to climb mountains. Minty, our BYU guy, likes to run marathons in his free time, which is not my cup of tea. But I bring it up because my thing is about 3-4 times a year, maybe 2 times a year, I just go to Vegas and I sit in a sports book and I watch a bunch of games, and that's how I decompress and I unwind. Okay. So I love Vegas. I'm going to be there a lot this year. I'm going to try to get out for that opening night doubleheader of, Florida, Arizona, BYU, Villanova. And I'm probably going to get out there for the Players Era tournament. There's going to be a couple other events that I'm going to try to get out there for. But I bring it up because I am a little bit of an aficionado in terms of Vegas. It's my favorite place, whatever. So Drew asked me, hey, what's your suggestion? Budget is an issue, and but we're looking for a suite. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and give my Vegas pseudo power rankings. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to do it in tiers. Okay. So we're going to go the budget discount hotel that I like, the, middle tier, the upper tier, and then we'll go kind of sports book, kind of guy scene all in one. And we'll wrap the show on that. So first of all, Drew said budget is an issue. I'll tell you what I told him, because this actually came in via text message, but we used it anyway to wrap the show because I thought it'd be fun. Number one budget hotel for me in Vegas. Don't laugh. If you've never been, you don't understand. It's the Flamingo, okay? So the Flamingo, if you've never been to Vegas, it is right in the middle of the Strip. It's right across the street from Caesar's Palace. So you get all the benefits of Caesar's Palace, but at half the price. They got a great bar in the Flamingo Casino. It's called Carlos and Charlie's, I believe is its name. They have a great happy hour there. It's like $5 for a beer the size of, your size of your body. It's like, whatever. I'm like a 64-ounce beer or something for like $5. So they have a great happy hour. The pool is pretty cool. Gets a little rowdy for the older crowd if you're looking for nothing too crazy. But it's in a great spot, good dining options, and it's very affordable. So for Drew, you're a college student, you're going to watch St. John's, you need something affordable. I would actually go with the Flamingo because I just like the location. Again, the happy hour is killer. The food is good. Cool thing too, they have actual flamingos outside of the casino, so you could go check those out as well. Be nice. Don't throw beer cans at them or anything like that. But I would say bargain basement Flamingo is one. All right, I would say that second tier upscale-ish casino, but still somewhat affordable. I would go Caesar's Palace. Okay, so I love Caesar's. Probably the casino I've spent the most time at. I think a couple things stand out. One, for the sports fans, if you're talking about on the Strip, the sports book is sick. Okay, it's in the back of the casino. Obviously, all the games, a lot of good betting options. And yeah, it's just a really cool spot. It's across the street from the Flamingo. It's a little bit more pricey, but basically the sports book's great. The rooms are beautiful. If you're going in November for the Players Era Classic, it's probably going to be a little too cold to be at the pool. But Caesars obviously has a great pool. That's the one that famously has the swim up blackjack tables where you can play blackjack in the pool. So Caesars to me would probably be kind of in that middle tier, more affordable, a little bit upscale from Flamingo, but still pretty affordable. If you're looking for very upscale, I would probably go with the Cosmopolitan. Okay, so Cosmo is kind of in a different part of the strip. Beautiful casino. First of all, great steakhouse, STK. If you got a little money to burn on meals, the SD, we had dinner there one night while I was there a couple weeks ago. Food is unbelievable. STK Steakhouse. The pools are great. The Boulevard pool, which is kind of like that family, I don't want to say family friendly, but it's the quieter one. They obviously have a day club. Again, I think if you're going in November, the day club is probably not going to be as much of a thing. And then Chandelier Bar is just kind of an iconic spot to go get a beverage, get dressed up, look nice. By the way, Sportsbook's cool. It's on the lower level, kind of the back of the casino. My guy Brandon, who works there, dude, I told him this the last time I was there. I go to Cosmo about once a year. He works the Sportsbook bar. Greatest guy in the world. Just every day shows up with a smile on his face, giving you dap, giving you fist pumps, getting you whatever drink you want. I said, dude, you're like MJ in your prime. It's like no matter what day I show up, I could show up on a Tuesday, a Sunday, day, night. You're just ready to go always. And he very much enjoyed that compliment. So Cosmo would be the upper class, upper scale casino that I enjoyed going to. And then lastly, let me throw a little curveball here. If you're looking for something off the strip, it's a place that I think everybody kind of knows at this point, but Circa is a badass casino, okay? So one, producer Matt and I did some shows from there. It's a great spot. Two, I think the thing that stands out, it is off the strip, so it's about a 15-minute cab ride. But it's on Fremont Street, so if you don't want to deal with the riffraff of the strip, a little bit cheaper being off the strip, a little bit more affordable, and I think everybody knows about Circa, but two things about Circa. Well, first of all, two things, really. One, biggest sports book in the world. It's enormous, 3 stories, obviously every single game. And then Stadium Swim on the outside is pretty cool as well. That's the outdoor pool that basically is a sports book. It has TVs. I believe you can make bets out there. I could be mistaken on that. But yeah. Circa Sportsbook is great. Circa Casino is great. That one is off the strip. By the way, to the people of Caesars, to the people of Circa, have your people call my people. Aaron Torres podcast questions at gmail.com. This applies to Cosmo and Flamingo as well. I'm going to be out in Vegas a ton. I need a place to do some shows. Reach out to me. Let's get a deal done. Let's get Torres in your casino promoting the crap out of it. By the way, if you're anybody else, we're still interested in working with you too. Hit me up, Aaron Torres podcast questions at gmail.com.